Swans. I am Coach Nadine, and I'm your new coach in Black Swan Relationship Academy. I will be your empath and highly sensitive coach. Now, ladies, has a man ever told you that you were too sensitive? You take things to heart, you're emotional, even over dramatic? Or when you break up with someone, either you broke up with them or they broke up with you, you feel like the pain will never go away and that it's going to take forever to get over that person, or you just can't let go. You keep on thinking about why that happened, why we broke up, how I can fix it. It feels that letting go, by you letting go, you'll never have a chance to even get back with that person, or you just overthink things. Or when you find that forever person and you think, yes, I found that person, and it ends, you're devastated. Or you meet the person, he doesn't get all of your core needs, but you say, you know what, I'm gonna stick with him because it's better than not having anybody at all. If these things resonate with you, then I'm here to help you. But first, you may be wondering, what does it mean to be highly sensitive? Well, highly sensitive is a trait, and it's basically where you feel other people's emotions, that you are so sensitive to other people and how they feel, and that you want to make them feel better, and that by you making them feel better, you feel better. And you're also sensitive around the environment that you're around you. So maybe crowds might affect you, pain, any tolerance to pain might affect you. You don't like any kind of conflict. And I just want to let you know that being highly sensitive is not a bad thing. If you know how to deal with it, know how to identify it, know how to handle it, then I can help you win in your relationships. But before I talk about that, I just want to let you know a little bit about who I am and how I became a coach. So I am from Toronto, Canada. I was born in Canada. My parents are Caribbean. And what had happened is my mom, who had previous children, was in a previous marriage. She remarried, but she married someone that was 12 years younger than her. So she remarried again when she was in her 40s to my dad, who was in his late 20s, 30s. That relationship, I would say, was not the best relationship. It was a very dysfunctional relationship. And growing up as a child, my dad would always say to me that, I cry too much, I'm too sensitive, why am I so emotional? But I never really understood why he said that. And what I learned to do was I learned to actually kind of keep everything in. When I was about 14, my mom got a stroke. There was a series of arguments that my dad and my mom had for years, and she had gotten a stroke when I was 14, and I had witnessed that. And I had to take care of my mother. Now I have two older brothers and sisters. And what happened was that there was one brother at home, but I was responsible, and I had to be really strong in dealing with stuff. I couldn't talk about my emotions. And then my mom died when I was in my early 20s. So that was pretty difficult for me, dealing with that death. And then I went right into a relationship. And again, I didn't know how relationships work because, again, I never really saw a healthy relationship and how it worked. So when I went into that relationship, it was a very long relationship, but I didn't know what was good for me, what was best for me. And I was in that relationship for a very long time. I broke up with that relationship and I was heartbroken. I decided from then that I would not be in another relationship. I was just going to focus on my career, focus on other things, but it was too hard to go back into a relationship again. So fast forward a couple years ago, I decided maybe I should get back into a relationship because I saw all my friends getting married, and I was wondering, okay, all my friends are getting married. I want to get married, but I made the wrong decisions when I picked the persons that I was going out with. I ended up not being in the best relationships again, and I ended up being not only in good relationships, but in my other personal stuff, I had a lot of stuff going on. And that's when I stumbled upon Chengi. So when I stumbled upon Chengi, it was a game changer for me. She taught me and showed me that I did have this highly sensitive trait and how to navigate around it and know that it's okay. It's okay that I'm sensitive. It's okay that I feel things that other people don't feel. And how do I deal with that in my relationship? So I just want to show you the techniques to help you. And I just can't wait to be on this channel and tell you how to navigate as a highly sensitive person. And we'll talk more about what a highly sensitive person is. So I just can't wait to talk more about it. And I'm so glad, Swans, that I am your new coach.